Closed captioning for the Let's Dine Out show provided by Holiday Cafe, your neighborhood diner with 2 locations in Ontario and Mr. D's Diner in Laverne. Ready to satisfy your hunger and budget? Let's Dine Out is made possible by support from Food for Life Baking Company, makers of over 60 organic, all-natural sprouted baked goods, as well as gluten-free and vegan products. Food for Life Baking Company, dedicated to better health since 1964. Foodforlife.com. Sanborn's Air Conditioning and Heating, providing installation, maintenance, and repair of heating and air conditioning systems for home and businesses throughout the Inland Empire. Sanborn's Air Conditioning and Heating, 5-star comfort for 4 generations. Sanborn'sAC.com. And viewers like you, supporting local public television. Thank you.
I'm food critic Alan Borgen, member of the Southern California Restaurant Writers. I've been finding the best restaurants in the Inland Empire and Southern California for over 27 years. This is my job. This is my passion. Let's dine out. Welcome to another delicious edition of the Let's Dine Out show, where we show you some of the best restaurants in the IE and Southern California. I'm food critic Alan Borgen.
And I'm Trisha Jansen.
And we're going to have fun today.
We are.
Lots and lots of food, and I know you've been eyeing this.
I
so
am.
Have patience, have patience. Okay. What's on the menu today?
First, we're off to Montclair to try some exciting and delicious dishes and desserts at Dolce, Gastropub and Bakery. Then a short distance away in Rancho Cucamonga, it's a taste of New York at Gandolfo's New York-style delicatessen. Hope you're hungry. With a focus on updated comfort foods and freshly baked European-style desserts, Dolce, Gastropub and Bakery is one eatery that avid foodies will surely flock to. This spacious restaurant offers a casual and relaxed dining atmosphere and offers a hip menu filled with impressive desserts, upscale bar fare, and craft beers. Under the guidance of owner Alice Lee and chef Irene Rodriguez, Dolce remains one of the best and most exciting gastropubs in the IE.
You know, this is a restaurant that I've known for 8 years. I remember when I first came here, it was probably 2-3 weeks when they opened, and I was very impressed. This used to be a Gateway computer store, so it's gigantic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like almost like 3 restaurants in one. You got this magnificent bakery. You've got this kind of a loungy area here, kind of a bar area.
Like a coffee bar.
Then you have a nice dining room. We're so comfortable. At nighttime, it becomes like a coffee house here. Sometimes they have entertainment and all kinds of fun stuff. This is a neat place. Everything's fresh here. The owners really care about the food, and the food is so good.
So good.
Let's just dive into it.
Let's dive in.
First dish, apple bacon waffles. This is $13. Now this is a dish they serve for breakfast. We're talking about Belgian waffle topped with apple bourbon bacon compote, served with scrambled eggs and applewood smoked bacon. Really, really good waffle. The top part, I wasn't sure what it looked like. It was green. It was the sliced green apples, but it worked. I think the looks maybe didn't wow me, but what I liked about the apples, usually I've had apples without the skin.
Right.
The skin gave it that little crunch to it, and I love the skin on the apples. And very, very nice. Everything turned out really good in terms of the egg, the waffle, the sweetness of the compote, and just a nice beginning.
Well, they just serve breakfast on the weekends. They don't serve it Monday through Friday, so that's important to say. I disagree with you on the skin on the apple. I didn't like it.
You didn't like that crunch?
I didn't. First of all, it wasn't visually appealing. It looked like, I thought it was jalapeno. I'm like, jalapeno waffles, really? I didn't like it. It was chewy. It just didn't work for me. I love the flavors as far as the compote was really good and just the flavors, but I just didn't like the skin. Yeah.
Okay. Well, to me, the skin was what gave it the crunch. Okay, disagreement, that's fine.
I don't want the crunch.
Okay, what's next?
Next we had buffalo chicken waffle fries. These were $8. These are a cornmeal waffle and they're layered with buffalo chicken. It's a house-made chipotle cheese sauce And then scallions, bacon, gorgonzola cheese. First of all, this has every component for being the most amazing dish, and it was addictive. I mean, you tasted it and it was like, oh, I gotta have another bite and another bite. I mean, they were highly addictive. The only critique I would have for this is I would get the cheese sauce on the side, only because I like the waffle fries to be very crispy, and I feel like it can sog it up a little bit. The layers of regular cheese melted with the bacon and the scallions, delish. Get the cheese sauce on the side and dip it in.
Next, the Uncommon Cobb. This is a salad, $10. Very, very different. This is a combination of romaine lettuce, arugula, red leaf lettuces. It's tossed with seared pancetta, gorgonzola cheese, heirloom cherry tomatoes, large sections of grilled avocado, which I've never had before. It's dressed with a garlic Dijon and blue cheese vinaigrette, topped with a sunny side egg. And what a pretty plate, nice presentation. I really liked it. Grilled avocado, I would never even thought of it. It has that little charred boiled taste to it.
Beautiful.
The only thing for me that was missing is crunch. It needed crunch.
You read my notes.
Oh, you added to it. No, it needed crunch, whether it's noodles, crisp Chinese noodles or croutons, something.
Well, I am quite the salad maker at home, and so I'm very particular when it comes to salad. So I think a candied pecan would be perfect in that.
Everyone has that.
No, it's not everybody has a candied pecan.
Yes, they do.
They do not. A whole candied pecan. I like the take on it, the pancetta versus the ham. The grilled avocado was different, the egg and how it melted on the top. I felt like just the crunch would have added a whole nother level, but it had great flavor. It really did. I liked it.
And the portion was huge. I mean, you can almost share it, but
yeah, it's
add
good.
more crunch.
Yeah, more crunch.
Next came, I thought, one of the dishes of the day. Now this is a dinner item, but I think it's available for lunch too. It's the braised short rib plate, $18, magnificent value. This is boneless short rib. It's braised for about 3.5 hours, served with creamy, soft Parmesan polenta, arugula, topped with robust wild mushroom port reduction sauce. It's about 12.5 ounces of pure joy. Oh. When you braise a short rib, I'm not a real fan of short ribs when I make it. I mean, I cook a lot, but it just takes forever.
Right.
But they know how to do it right. And it just, all the juices and everything just sops right into it. It just fell apart, moist and tender, but absolutely delicious.
So flavorful. I can't say enough about this dish. This dish is worth driving. I don't care where you live. This dish is worth coming for. And the polenta, polenta is one of those things that just is sort of always polenta. This had Parmesan in it, and it was creamy.
Very creamy, yeah, rich.
It just went so well, and even the arugula. I mean, nothing was sort of a side note. Everything just blended very well together. I really loved it.
Now you go to a real high-end restaurant. This is about $27, so this is a great deal.
Yeah, easy. Lots of meat. There's a lot of beef going on there. Next, we had the short rib mac and cheese, $12. We added fries, so that was an additional $2. Okay, what can I say about this? Braised short ribs, the cavatappi pasta, which is spiral and it has ridges in it, so it really grabs the sauce perfectly. It's in a house-made with 3-cheese blend cheese sauce, sandwiched between provolone and sharp-aged cheddar, and then homemade sourdough bread. And I think one of the best toasted sourdough bread ever. And I asked them, do you sell this bread? Because I want a loaf to go. No, they don't, folks. So get the sandwich. So if you love sourdough bread, that alone. These flavors just work so well together. The short rib meat is so tender. The pasta having the ridges. We've had mac and cheese stuffed sandwiches before, and texturally they're all kind of mush when you get it together. This didn't because of the ridges on the pasta, so I think they're very, very bright to use that style of pasta. It gives it a little texture. It doesn't kind of blend in with everything else.
Yeah, it had textures. Al dente. It
gives it a
wasn't
bit.
mushy or anything.
Yeah, it gives it a bite.
Definitely agree.
It's the ridges holds onto the cheese sauce. So everything about this dish, in my opinion, was delicious.
Now I have to tell you, folks, before we came here, we had a little argument about burgers. We ordered 3 burgers, and she was like, why do we need so many burgers for blah, 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 blah. You know how.
Really?
Anyway, she'll talk about the first burger, and I'll go into the second and third. But first one you had was what? The not-so-classic burger, $9. Take it away, Miss Complainer.
La, 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 la. Okay, this is a custom blend of prime beef patty, which I think, again, just the flavor of the meat alone is delicious.
Juicy. Oh.
They make their homemade brioche buns, again, wow. This is topped with fontina cheese, a red onion marmalade, roasted tomatoes, applewood smoked bacon jam, then a house aioli on a toasted brioche bun, like I said. Okay, so this has a very salty, sweet profile that I love.
Everything you want in a flavor in one dish.
There was one thing that I wanted to add to that burger was arugula. for a reason, and there'll be another burger later that has that.
A little nutty.
Well, it's peppery. Arugula adds a little bit of a
pepper.
crisp and sort of a peppery profile, and I think I still would order this burger with arugula on it. I think it would complement it perfectly, but it was delicious.
This was a true taste delight. I mean, you can't get any better.
Oh yeah.
So good. The next burger was a backyard barbecue burger, $13. Now I do a lot of backyard barbecuing, as you know, but I've never seen a burger like this. We're talking a custom blend again, prime beef patty, topped with pepper jack cheese, crisp applewood smoked bacon, ranch dressing, onion, crisp onion straws,
Yes.
with the mac and cheese, chipotle barbecue sauce, toasted house-made brioche bun, absolutely gorgeous presentation, messy, as good as it gets. I couldn't even improve on it.
I think this burger really encompasses every textural and flavor profile in one burger. It was really, really amazing. I liked it.
And the last burger that I had the most arguments with, the fancy blue burger. Now I agree with you. When you just hear a fancy blue burger, I'm like, well.
You know what? Literally, this one was so good. $12. It's a custom blend of the prime beef on that brioche delicious bun, topped with fig and date onion compote, gorgonzola and arugula. Yum. I took a bite of it and I out loud said, wow. I mean, I was thinking it, but I went, wow. The flavors, you know, the cheese with the bun and that compote, the fig and the dates, the sweet.
With the sweetness, with the gorgonzola, savory, tangy, a little salty, it was perfect.
Yeah, like on a cheese tray when you drizzle the honey on the gorgonzola and you have a little dried fruit. I mean,
It was
this
a
burger,
perfect marriage made in heaven.
These burgers really are delicious.
Right. Okay, Tricia, the big moment of the show, desserts. Now, wait. You've been really good. You've gone to the gym, but I've gone to the gym 3 times this
that's
week.
huge.
You only went twice. So these are my portions, because I really worked it off. I mean,
on.
look at this fruit. There's all kinds of great stuff here. But don't.
I have
I've
my
got something-
eye on one.
Princess, I've got something for you.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's a dessert just for you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Isn't that nice?
What is this, a coconut macaroon?
I have no
or,
idea. All I know is it looked good. So
Well, it's huge, so I'll save it for later. I don't want to get full.
smart. So what dishes do you like here?
Well, since I haven't had dessert, I guess I'll pick something else. Buffalo chicken waffle fries were delicious. The flavors were really, really good. The short rib mac and cheese sandwich, I cannot get enough of that. And I'm gonna go with the not so classic burger.
So you went with the burger.
I did.
Good choice.
Yep.
Now there's my choices.
Okay.
The braised short ribs. This is fantastic, perfectly done, and about $7, $8 cheaper than it should have been. So
Always
before they
about
raise
bargain.
the price, come here. I also love the not so classic burger and the backyard barbecue burger. Everything here has a twist to it that's very different. This is by far one of the best gastropubs that I've been to this date.
Well, I'm glad we agreed to come here. We finally agreed on somewhere fantastic. I want to talk about the bakery here. It's not something you really are into, but I definitely checked out the bakery portion of this restaurant. They have a most amazing case of just
Beautiful.
pastries and custom cakes. You can order any kind of cake here. And they have cronuts. I had a maple bacon glazed cronut, and it was delicious, I will say. It was my first cronut. Can you believe it?
I'll tell you what, while you pig out and fill your face and get ready to go back to the gym for 5 hours,
Right.
I'm going to head on out, along with you when you're done, to Ranch Cucamonga. We're going to have some great New York-style deli sandwiches at Gandolfo's. Okay, go Piggy, go get them. I'm going to have mine, just a bite.
Here, I'll have a blueberry.
That's it. I'm
Have a
done.
berry.
There. See, what control.
Gandolfo's New York delicatessen may appear to be just another ordinary sandwich shop, but once inside, you'll notice their huge menu board filled with unique and tasty sandwiches. A nice deli case with meats and scrumptious salads are highlighted in the main dining room, while the second dining room is available for larger parties and overflow crowds. Under the direction of owners Sean and Danielle Whaley, Gandolfo's is an awesome New York-themed deli.
over here in Rancho Cucamonga for some great sandwiches. And Gandolfo's, it's interesting. This isn't, New York, they have a lot of good delis, a lot of Jewish delis, but this isn't really a Jewish deli, but the owner, from my understanding of the chain, it's a small chain, like 30 restaurants. He was from New York, and he moved to Utah, and he just missed having a good New York style sandwich. So he opened one there or in Colorado somewhere, and he started the smaller chain. And luckily, we're lucky to have one here in Rancho. And so a lot of good stuff. Their salads are amazing.
Amazing, and huge menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't eat our way through it even if we tried.
But we did pretty good. So.
We ate a little headway.
So let's start with the breakfast item. It's called Huevos Locos, $5.99. And this is a half of a French bread, they call it a hero roll.
Yeah.
It came with sausage, pepper jack cheese, 2 eggs, kind of a scrambled egg, or omelet I guess it is, green chilies, and salsa. Nothing fancy, but oh so good. I really like the flavors, and to me, the only thing it needed is crunch. I would put lettuce, maybe a little mayo on it or aioli, but it just needs a crunch to me.
No, we had this last time we came here when we did a taste test here, and I liked it much better that time. I think that this time it needed more. I didn't taste the cheese in it, and I feel like it needed, like, green chili would be great. It does say that it has green chili in it.
Like Ortega chili?
Yeah, like an Ortega chili just spread on it. It's a nice breakfast on the run. I do like that. It's compact. It's ready to go. But I thought the flavors just were lacking a little bit today.
Okay.
Just one
You
of those
think it needed
days.
crunch?
I wouldn't put lettuce in it.
Okay.
No, not for a
what else
breakfast
is
sandwich. Bacon.
Oh, there we go. Why did I ask?
It had sausage, which was good, but yeah.
What's the next dish?
It's yours, Godzilla.
Oh.
Yeah.
Godzilla. Now these sandwiches, most of them are available from, like, this one's $6.49 for a half a sandwich, or $10.24 for the whole one. And being a giver, we got the whole one. So this is a large roll. It's with sliced turkey, breaded chicken. It had a pepper jack cheese, lettuce, tomato, jalapeno, onions, mayo, sriracha sauce. All I could say is Godzilla would like this. It had a nice spicy afterglow. At first I was like, how did they get Godzilla? I didn't taste anything. Then it kind of, in the back of your throat, and it hit you.
I love your word, afterglow.
Well, it did. It was like you're waiting, and all of a sudden it's like, ta-da! I heard little voices. Now this came with this, salads are all extra.
Yeah.
But on here, what you see is an Italian pasta salad, which is excellent.
Yeah, I agree. I thought the salad, or the sandwich was good. I thought the flavors were good. I love the veggies in it. So, it was good. I didn't love it, but it was good.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, we had the Urban Cowboy. I feel like I want to talk about that movie. Well, that's another show. This is $6.99 if you get the small, or because we're givers and piggies, we got the big one, which was $10.74. This is served on a roll, and it has that same chicken breast that's sliced. It's breaded, but it's not fried. It's baked. And then it had turkey and bacon, pepper jack cheese, cream cheese, lettuce, tomato, barbecue sauce that they make from scratch here, and mayo, and it's served hot. And I think what really works with this sandwich is that you have cream cheese, and you don't get that very often. We did have a show that had a cream cheese theme, and I always think about that when I talk about this sandwich. But it really works. The cream cheese is, gets a little melty, and it's with the barbecue sauce. And of course, there's bacon in it, so of course I love it. It works. I like it. It's a little mushy, but I do like it.
It was very messy. I mean,
Yeah.
you really had a grip onto it. But that's what gave it the moisture, the flavor from the mayo, from the
cream
barbecue
cheese
sauce and the cream
yeah.
cheese. So.
Eat it quick. It's ooey gooey gooey. Now the side we got with this one was the broccoli salad, and it was delicious. I mean, it was just perfect. It's the broccoli with the cranberries and bacon. Red onion. It was perfect. It was a double bacon entree, which I loved.
You should work for, like, the Bacon Bureau.
I know, they should sponsor me.
You could be the poster girl.
I could.
We'll
talk about it later.
No piggy jokes, okay.
Okay, no piggy jokes.
Speaking of piggy, boy, the Dagwood. This is for real big piggies like me. This is $11.24. The big one again. This is huge. This is roast beef, sliced roast beef, turkey, ham, really lean corned beef, Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, mayo, and a spicy mustard. This was great. Now, all their meats are made specially for them. And what's nice of them, they're very lean, and they're really, really good. It's not this pressed garbage you get at other
unmentionable sandwich shops.
Yeah, I mean, this is really good stuff here.
Yeah, this is great. 4 kinds of meat, 2 kinds of cheese. I mean, it was really good. I felt like you were going to break into song after you're on a sesame seed bun.
This for sure is enough for 2 people. I would highly recommend sharing it and having a couple of sides with that. Next, the knuckle sandwich.
Love the name.
$10.99. This is on grilled sourdough bread with pastrami, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, parm cheese. It had lettuce, tomato, marinated mushrooms, olives, and kind of a little butter sauce on it with olive oil and vinegar. It was really tasty, but they didn't drain, I don't think, the marinated much. They marinate them here.
Right.
And what happens is it just goes right through the bread. So flavor-wise, it's okay, but it was very mushy. It kind of fell apart. Now, from the time we get it, we film it, so that may help too. It sat for a little bit. But still, I think no matter what, they have to drain it. And unfortunately, restaurant people, they don't always do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they don't follow. I agree, because the top was nice and crispy. The sourdough bread had a beautiful grill on it, and then the underside was where all the oil had dripped into it.
Right.
So I thought the flavors were good, but again, they need to drain the mushrooms, or maybe get them on the side. You know, you could easily get them on the side and spoon them, you know, on each bite or something.
Pour them out into a colander and, you know, take a liquid out.
Yeah, and we had the mermaid crab pasta salad, which is one of your favorites.
Yeah, it was imitation crab, big shells, Cajun seasonings, and very, very good.
Yeah, it's delicious. Next, the King of Queens. Now, we had a Facebook friend mention this today when they saw that we were coming here, and I said, we need to try this. The flavors just sounded really, really interesting. Again, we got the large size, which was $10.74. We did this on grilled rye, and it normally comes on a roll, but I'm really glad we did it on rye, and I don't even like rye bread, so that really does say something. This just screamed New York. So this had pastrami, Swiss cheese, tomato, coleslaw, the Russian dressing, and it's grilled. And it's that salty sweet profile that just tastes so, it's just good, and the meat's really lean, and it's a little salty. So it just really works well.
The coleslaw is very cold, and it's sweet, and that's what makes it, again, so different. I almost tasted honey.
I know you kept saying, I'm tasting honey.
I tasted it was that sweet, but it really went well with the pastrami. That was a little peppery. And
and again, the rye bread, you know, I don't like rye, but the flavor really worked. So I really like that one.
Good stuff.
Yep. Next is the traffic jam. Gosh, I hate to be in traffic jams, but this sandwich was good. It's not really a sandwich, it's actually a hot dog. This is served on, again, the hero roll. It's about a quarter-pound famous Nathan's hot dog, all beef hot dog, great hot dogs. And again, it's slit down the middle, and it's served on the hero. And then it had sauteed onions and bacon and cream cheese. And it had spicy mustard and then ketchup. Now, for me, ketchup is sort of a deal breaker when it comes to a hot dog. You know, I'm kind of a mustard-only girl on a hot dog. So I love the flavors of it, especially with the bacon, but that ketchup just kind of, I would get it without the ketchup, personally.
I would definitely get it with ketchup because it blended well. Because you get the spiciness, you get the tangy, you get a little bit of sweetness. It wasn't overpowering.
No, it's
and back east and in other places outside of California, they use a lot of ketchup.
They use a lot of mustard.
But like I said, it's a little bit. It wasn't a whole bunch. So
the side we did choose to do with that one was a potato salad, and it was good. It wasn't anything spectacular,
nice
but it was good. Yeah, it was red potatoes. So
then desserts.
Oh, the desserts. Well, we had just a plethora of desserts, and they were all really, really good, but the one that stands out to me the most is the banana pudding. And it's sort of like what Grandma made or Mom made or whatever.
My mom or Grandma didn't make this.
Well,
Did
you
yours?
know. No.
Oh, this is
But we could pretend they did.
Somebody's mom
or grandma made this pudding.
Oh, this was rich, creamy. It wasn't your ordinary pudding and.
Well, it kind of is ordinary in the way that it's homemade, it's scratch made. You know what I mean? They make it here, and they use the vanilla wafers in it. Right. So it was very good.
I'll tell you, I had quite a few favorites, but mine, the Dagwood. I love the meat. I love the variety. I would take it home for another sandwich. Make two meals out of that.
Definitely.
I love the King of Queens. That was excellent with the rye bread. And any of the desserts. I mean, they are just first class.
They are really good. Well, I'm going to say I like the Urban Cowboy. I thought the flavors were really good, and they worked. Obviously, the King of Queens, just, I loved it. And I'm going to say that banana pudding. Yum.
Very good.
This was a great dining day. We had just a very fun-filled, filling day. I'm glad I wore a stretchy dress. I love that, there's these great restaurants that we can feature, and you guys can support local restaurants that aren't big box restaurants, big chains. The food is so much better here. And I really hope people are inspired to try their neighborhood, local places to eat. Yes, absolutely. Good local.
That's what our show's all about, only the good restaurants. We're not just going anywhere. So, well, folks, that concludes another great show, and hopefully we've inspired your taste buds to go out and try some foods. And until next week, this is Food Critic Alan Borgen.
And I'm Tricia Jansen.
Happy eating, everybody. You can go ahead and take this, and I'm going to take a little bit of the roast.
You can take your meat. I'll take the cake.
Let's see.
I think we should go to the gym on the way home.
Really?
You could run. That could be like we could strap it to you, and it could be like your vest, your weighted
15
vest.
pounds.
Yeah.
What's good?
Start pressing
I
it.
feel like Rocky. Da 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 da. God, this is heavy. Oh.
Let's dine out.
Closed captioning for the Let's Dine Out show provided by Holiday Cafe, your neighborhood diner with 2 locations in Ontario and Mr. D's Diner in Laverne. Ready to satisfy your hunger and budget? Let's Dine Out is made possible by support from Food for Life Baking Company, makers of over 60 organic, all-natural sprouted baked goods, as well as gluten-free and vegan products. Food for Life Baking Company, dedicated to better health since 1964. Foodforlife.com. Sanborn's Air Conditioning and Heating, providing installation, maintenance, and repair of heating and air conditioning systems for home and businesses throughout the Inland Empire. Sanborn's Air Conditioning and Heating, 5-star comfort for 4 generations. SanbornsAC.com. And viewers like you, supporting local public television. Thank you.